How many years have you been in this country?
11.
2 years and 8 months.
10 years.
26 years I've been here in England.
6.
17 years now.
I think almost 12 years.
And living in UK for 17 years now.
5.5 years.
I have lived in England for about 38 years.
It's been nearly 3 years.
7 months.
How does it feel having to speak English as a second language on an everyday basis?
It's not the problem with the language itself. It's the different way to communicate. It's to have to switch from a sound-based to a word-based. So in Italy we base our meanings on sound and the tone of our voice. Here is on the structure of the language. So it's much more complicated. Set phrases, specific words, it's easy to be misunderstood.
There are certain words, like quotidian words, everyday words, which I feel them more in English than I feel them in Romanian, but maybe more poetical and romantic kind of words. I go for the Romanian feeling of it.
I feel very bad because I still thinking about this language, and I got problem in the job, I got problem in the shops, I got problem on the road, yeah. I feel very bad. It's like animal in the jungle, yeah.
Does your understanding of English language change when you're not focused, or when you're tired, or when you're upset?
The way I speak, the tonality, the sound itself, I can notice there is a shift, a change in the way I sound. My accent become even more marked than normally it would be. Yes, I would not see a difference. Not much in the struggling for words, but it's more in the actual making up the sentences, or the accent becoming more marked. That's what I would notice more.
So definitely then I might struggle to find the words or with the language and understand the other people, what they mean. Then I am much more likely overwhelmed by, translate, and just sometimes can't be bothered and often then switch off.
When I switch from an environment where I speak Greek to another where I speak English, when I'm tired, I get confused sometimes and speak Greek to people who speak English and vice versa.
Has the fact that you are speaking in a second language affected your identity?
Yeah, I think it probably has, because I think you grow up as an Irish person with this awareness that there are two languages that have recognition as languages of the country, but one of them we don't really use as much as the other, and that you need to speak English and you need to use English and have good English to get on in life and to be successful. Have a language in common, but just speaking English doesn't make you English or British.
I see it with the English language, where sometimes you say certain things maybe in a, let's say, more diplomatic manner than you would probably say it in French. So that's influence as well, definitively, your way of expressing yourself.
In which language do you count?
Spanish.
I count in Greek.
I sing in French.
Polish.
I count in Romanian.
In German.
In Hungarian.
Mostly in English, occasionally Italian, or sometimes a mix.
Mainly Slovak, but also like English, German.
Turkish. Russian. Only.